Have you ever wondered how to make a woman think about you constantly, miss you truly, and crave your presence? Well, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to share 7 proven and powerful ways to make any woman miss you badly. Whether you're in a serious relationship, just starting out, or simply chatting with someone special, these tips will work like magic. The secret lies in giving her something unforgettable, something that sets you apart from everyone else. So stick around because we're about to uncover the secrets to leaving a lasting, irresistible impression she won't forget. 1. The magic of disappearing act. All right, fellas, listen up. The first move to make any woman miss you is by mastering the disappearing act. That's right, you've got to step back, vanish like a magician, and watch the magic unfold. The trick? Stop flooding her phone with calls and texts. I know it sounds bold, but trust me, when you're constantly in her face, she doesn't even get the chance to wonder where you are, what you're doing, or who you're with. When you create some distance, you've suddenly become a mystery. What's the one thing humans are wired to do when there's a mystery? Solve it. And you, my friend, have now become her unsolved case. She'll start asking herself, why isn't he called? He always calls. Or, what's he so busy with? Is he with someone else? That tiny sprinkle of jealousy right there, oh, it's golden. This self-directed wondering is what keeps you on her mind. But that's not all. By not over-communicating, you're sending out a powerful signal. One that says, I don't need you to validate me. I've got my own life and I'm good with or without you. This independence is like a magnet. It flips the dynamic. Instead of you chasing her, she begins to chase you. And here's where the real kicker comes in. Studies have shown that romantic rejection can actually activate the reward centers in the brain. You're not rejecting her outright, you're just giving her just enough space to make her crave your presence even more. Now here's the key part, fellas. You need to commit to the disappearing act. No half measures. No cheeky little, hey, how's it going texts when you're feeling weak. Hold the line, play your cards right, and watch her thoughts race straight back to you. She'll miss you so much, she won't know what hit her. 2. Social media superpowers. Social media. Love it or hate it, it's the perfect tool to shape how people perceive you, including her. This second move is all about harnessing your social media superpowers to make her miss you even more. Here's how it works. When she starts to miss you, the first thing she's going to do is check out your social media pages. It's like a modern day habit. She's curious about you, but doesn't want to reach out. So what does she do? She stalks your Instagram, Facebook, you name it. Now, imagine she clicks on your profile and it's crickets. No updates, nothing. Boring, right? Don't do that. Use this opportunity to subtly show her what she's missing out on. Post pictures of you out with friends, trying something new, or just living your best life. Got a promotion? Post about it. Book a trip. Share a few cool photos. Even something as simple as a killer selfie can work wonders. Show the world the vibrant, interesting, fun-loving life you're leading. However, and this is crucial, subtlety is your best friend here. Nobody likes a show-off, so avoid coming off as arrogant. Now, here's the beautiful part about this move. While she's busy scrolling through your page, seeing you smile, laugh, and live, it hits her like a train. She realizes she's not a part of your life anymore, and oh boy, does that sting. She's going to start thinking things like, why isn't he texting me back when he's clearly fine? Is he happier without me? What if someone else is making him happier? By sprinkling just enough updates, but keeping the deeper parts of your life offline, you're keeping her curious and hooked. Social media isn't just a tool to show off, it's your window into her thoughts. Use it wisely, and you'll stay unforgettable. 3. The curiosity trap. All right, fellas, here's the third and final move that'll make her miss you like crazy. It's called the curiosity trap, and trust me, this one packs a punch. Here's the idea. When she doesn't hear from you, it leaves a void. And when there's a void, she'll try to fill it. Cue her subtle attempts to grab your attention. She might post a stunning selfie with a caption like, feeling myself today, or share a song lyric that screams, this is about you. Here's the trick, though. You've got to resist falling into her little trap. Ignore it completely. Don't like that picture. Don't respond to that vague status. Do not, I repeat, do not give her the attention she's fishing for. It's all part of her effort to see if she still has control over your emotions. When you hold back, something incredible happens. First, she's left wondering if you even saw her post, which bugs her to no end. Then, She goes, why didn't he like it? He used to always comment on my pictures. Maybe he's moved on. Maybe he doesn't care anymore. That last thought. That's where the magic kicks in, because as soon as she starts thinking you're emotionally detached, her desire for validation skyrockets. Suddenly, you're the center of her thoughts. This move isn't about being petty. It's chess, not checkers. You're showing her you've got options, self-control, and a life outside her spotlight. And believe me, that mysterious edge drives women absolutely wild. It taps into their curiosity on a whole new level. Who's taking up his time? He's not liking my posts, so is this his way of playing it cool, or is he really over me? Keep playing it cool, my friend. The more you ignore the bait, the deeper she falls into the curiosity trap. Trust me, when she does finally reach out because she can't stand it anymore, you'll know you've nailed it. Hold steady, and victory is yours. For the power of aloof charm. All right, guys, this next move is going to make her think, why can't I figure him out? It's because it's all about being a little mysterious. Picture this scenario. She finally reaches out to you. Maybe it's a, hey, how's it going? Or something totally out of the blue. What do a lot of guys do? They flip out. They text back in seconds, throw emojis everywhere, and sound like they've been counting down the days for this moment. Big mistake. That screams, I've been waiting around for you. Here's the deal. Women love a little enigma. If you show excessive excitement, you're letting her know she owns all your attention. Instead, you've got to channel your inner James Bond. Play it cool, smooth, and a little detached. Hit her with something short and sweet like, hey, I've been good. How about you? Boom. Simple, polite, but also vague enough to make her wonder, what's he been up to? And the key? Don't overdo your responses. Keep it classy and not overly engaged. If she sends a paragraph, you don't need to match it word for word. It's not about being rude or uninterested. It's about stirring her curiosity. She'll pick up on the vibe that you've got other stuff going on. And guess what? That mystery factor will keep you on her mind. She'll be overanalyzing every message, obsessing over what you're not saying. The trick is balance. Be kind, not cold. Be attentive, but not overeager. Imagine you're sprinkling breadcrumbs of interest, just enough to keep her following the trail. By the time she's trying to figure you out, you've already got her hooked. Aloof charm, my friends. It's a game changer. 5, the spark of social envy. Now, here's a spicy one, the jealousy card. Don't worry, we're not talking about being a jerk and going on a dating spree just to make her mad. Those aren't the vibes we're going for. Instead, think subtle hints and playful nudges that make her wonder, wait, who's that? Social media can be your best friend here. A group picture where you're hanging out with friends, and coincidentally, there's another woman there. Perfect. Maybe it's a coworker, a friend, or someone random at a party. To her, it doesn't matter. Her brain's already jumping to, is he seeing her? Are they close? Why do I even care? That's jealousy working its magic, folks. But here's the twist. You don't need to be obvious about it. You're playing chess, not checkers. Post a group shot, maybe tag someone casually, or leave her to read between the lines. Even something lighthearted like posting about a celebrity crush or a photo of you getting compliments from your squad can plant that tiny seed of envy. What's really happening here is that you're showing her you've got options. Life doesn't stop because she's not around, and you're radiating confidence without rubbing it in. Women love knowing that the guy they're into is desirable to others. It's just human psychology. When she senses you might be sharing your time and attention elsewhere, it triggers that competitive edge in her. Here's a pro tip though, be classy about it. Overdoing this can backfire if it looks too staged. You're not trying to start drama. You're just showing her you've got a full life and that she's got something to lose. That little twinge of jealousy, it'll make her want your attention even more. 6, the sweet sound of nickname nostalgia. All right, this one's a personal favorite because it's super sneaky, yet oh so a secta chip. We're talking about nicknames. We're picking ones that strike a chord, stick in her memory, and linger in her heart. Sounds tricky? Nah, it's simple as pie. The trick lies in choosing a nickname that's deeply personal to her, but not too rare or over the top. If she's obsessed with coffee, call her Latte Queen. Loves a TV show? Name her after a favorite character. It's got to tie back to something specific, something meaningful to her. That way, every time she hears it, even from someone else accidentally, her brain immediately connects it back to you. You see, what you're doing here is creating an emotion anchor. It's like this tiny mental bookmark in her mind. She might hear Latte Queen months down the line, and bam, You pop into her thoughts, along with all the memories of moments you used to share. It's clever, it's effective, and it works like magic. But don't stop there. Nicknames carry a certain charm because they show you've paid attention to the little quirks that make her unique. Once you've planted that nickname in her world, it's a constant trigger for emotions tied to you. Use it sparingly, like your secret weapon. Drop it in conversations here and there and watch her light up. This is some next-level psychological wizardry, guys. It's all about triggering those nostalgic vibes, making her laugh, and keeping your connection alive even when you're not around. She'll miss your playful teasing and the special way you made her feel like no one else could. Just a single word can hold so much weight in the memory bank. And every time it comes up, you've just added one more reason why she can't get you out of her head. The nickname game isn't just cute. It's a direct ticket to unforgettableville. Play it right, and you'll be living rent-free in her mind for a long time. 7. The leadership allure. All right, gentlemen, here's a big one. Ever notice that women are naturally drawn to leaders? That's no accident. The ability to lead, guide, and teach is like catnip for the female psyche. Why? Because it shows confidence, competence, and care. Combine those traits and you've got a recipe for someone she can't resist thinking about. Here's how you tap into the leadership allure. You've got to position yourself as someone who helps her grow, someone who can introduce her to new things she didn't even know she needed in her life. Maybe it's a cool new hobby, the latest food spot you discovered, or how to perfect her playlists. It doesn't have to be rocket science. Just find something you're good at or passionate about and share it with her in a way that lights up her world. When you mentor or teach her something, you're saying, without words, I care about your growth and I believe in your potential. That's a powerful message. It's not just about her learning new things, it's about the emotional bond you're building while doing so. She'll associate you with positive experiences, and whenever she uses what you've taught her, bingo, she's reminded of you. Now, don't go overboard. Women don't want lectures or unsolicited advice every 5 minutes. But when you're able to subtly showcase your expertise or help her unlock a new skill, it paints you in this brilliant, attractive light. It reinforces the idea in her mind that you're not just some everyday guy. Oh no, you're someone who adds immense value to her life. Confident teaching and playful guidance, that's leader-level attraction. And trust me, the more she learns from you, the more she's going to crave your input in her life. Play your cards right, and you'll have her missing your wisdom and charm in no time. 8. The freedom formula. Gentlemen, if there's one thing that keeps the spark alive and makes her absolutely miss your presence when you're not around, it's mastering the freedom formula. What's that, you ask? Simple. It's all about giving her the space to live, grow, and explore her own passions freely. Spoiler alert, this isn't just good for her, it's amazing for your connection too. Here's the thing about independence in relationships. When you encourage her to chase her interests, whether that's a new hobby, a career goal, or even a yoga class she's been eyeing, you're making a huge impact. You're showing her you respect her individuality and genuinely want her to shine. That kind of respect is worth its weight in gold and makes you stand out from the crowd of overly clingy guys. But that's not all. By giving her the freedom to be her authentic self, you're also creating space for her to miss you. Think about it. If you're glued to her 24/7, where's the opportunity for her to feel that sweet pull of missing someone? Absence makes the heart grow fonder, my friend. When she's away, doing her thing, she's not just thinking about the intricacies of her passions. Nope. Somewhere in her mind, there's that little thought saying, I wonder what he's up to. And here's the kicker. Encouraging her independence doesn't push her away. It pulls her closer. Why? Because she'll see you as someone who supports her dreams and ambitions rather than a holding her back. That trust, my friends, is what makes any relationship thrive. She'll not only appreciate the freedom you give, but also come back to you feeling even more connected. Here's your action plan. When she talks about something she loves, support it wholeheartedly. Be her biggest cheerleader without being overbearing. Trust her, give her room to breathe, and just wait. That space you're giving her, it's a boomerang. She'll return, appreciating you more than before, and yes, she'll definitely be missing you. Freedom formula mastered. You're welcome. By understanding and applying these principles, you create a dynamic of respect, trust, and intrigue that makes her naturally miss you. It's about balancing attention and space, being her rock while inspiring her independence. When done right, she'll not only miss you deeply, but also value the connection you both share. Now go ahead and put the freedom formula into action. She won't be able to resist.